Joining us in person and online. Thank you for being here. We're so happy you're here. My name is Brandi Pagano, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living in our beautiful community of Apple Valley. Let me catch my breath for a minute. We will open our service today with My Soul is Welcome Here by Daniel Nahmon.
Supposed to be, and I'm in the right place is, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome, and yours too. Our souls are welcome here. Our souls are welcome here. That's right. Our souls are welcome here. Our souls are welcome here.
Our soul is welcome here. Thank you, thank you. We are an all-inclusive center of love where we recognize and celebrate each person as a divine and unique expression of the one Spirit in all. Together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone. We teach and embody the Science of Mind principles to support our core values of love, healing, spiritual growth, oneness, abundance, service, and diversity. Welcome home. Please join me in reading the opening community affirmation. It is in your program on the left-hand side. And up on our monitors. Thank you. I believe in one power, one living spirit, one indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. I believe that spirit expresses through me and is the unity of all life. I believe that all thought is creative and that how I choose to think creates my personal experience. Is there anyone joining us here for the first time today? Well, welcome back, everyone. Excuse me. Announcements for any upcoming events are in your program each week, along with the daily affirmations to you, so please take it home with you. Our weekly spiritual living discussion group meets on Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. on Zoom. All are welcome to join at any time. You can sign up at the concierge table to receive the Zoom link and information. Please reach out to me anytime if you have any questions. We'd be happy to have you join. Tai Chi with Chris is on Tuesdays in the sanctuary at 11:30 a.m. and all are welcome to attend. Following Tai Chi, you are invited to join us in the fellowship hall for games and cards. If you are looking for connection, fun, and laughter with like-minded friends, come join for a great time together. You are welcome to bring your own lunch if you'd like. It's a lot of fun. The laughter that comes from that room is just incredible, you guys. It really is. Chair Yoga with Joe Carabo is Thursdays at 11:30 right here in the sanctuary as well. We are excited to be opening up for more activities. Sign-up sheets are available at the concierge table if you are interested in any of these opportunities. And as a reminder, please check back often as we are adding more activities as we go. What we currently have available for signups are our hospitality committee to plan for refreshments after service and potluck. So if you want to participate in that, I encourage you to sign up. A committee to plan the Mother's Day and Father's Day baked goods auction that we are so thrilled to be back. We need help planning that as well. Also a decorating committee to spruce up our facility. And we have a book study coming up on the book Blue Collar Spirituality. And that's facilitated by Frank St. Clair, which will be starting on Monday, April 11th at 7 p.m. You can purchase the book on Amazon, and there's a direct link on our Facebook page for easy access. See Frank if you have any questions on the study group. And now we're going to go on to our vision for our new minister. So I invite you to take a breath with me. Let that go. Frank led us through a lovely, lovely meditation this morning. Thank you, Frank. Every Sunday, we share the vision for our new minister. We ask you to hold this vision with us throughout the week. Printed copies are available at the concierge table for you to take home as well. Please join me in reading this if you choose. Our purpose is unity. Our vision is to be a dynamic teaching center where we learn to experience the spirit within us and to express our fullest potential in life. Our new minister is comfortable with shared leadership, accessible to our community, has humor, tact, and is kind. Our new minister is intelligent, a fine teacher of science of mind, an inspired speaker, and feeds us spiritually. Our new minister lives the science of mind with integrity, has a consciousness of abundance, is authentic and unbiased. Our new minister is enthusiastic while being emotionally mature, committed and connected to our community, and is wise in all of their affairs. And so they are. And now let's welcome up our practitioner of the day, Frank St. Clair.
Good morning. If you would please join with me to read Dr. Ernest Holmes' Promises. This is on the inside or on the front page of your program and also up here on our screens. This is our affirmation that we use daily to remind us who we are. I keep the promise that I have made myself to affirm in this moment that I am abundant, healthy, strong, and happy. I keep the intention to daily speak this truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one of the great causes of life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I assure my soul. Chris, please.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release. As my heart opens up to the voice, I awake to these precious moments. I hear all that could never be said right here in this holy silence. I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release. As my heart opens up to the voice, I awake to these precious moments. I hear all that can never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God. I find God. I find myself.
It is now time for the ceremony of lighting the flames of faith. I am joined today by Paul Gary. We perform the Flames of Faith ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples and all faiths, all beings come from the one great universal presence, which we call Spirit. The unity candle represents the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the shamanic tradition, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the second candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the third candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle, acknowledging all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for inclusivity, affirming that all are welcome here. And as we light the healing candle, please put silently into the light the names of loved ones, knowing that they have the experience of Spirit's eternal love. And so it is. If you will join me, please, in prayer. We turn our thoughts and minds to contemplate God, the great universal Spirit. And in these times of trial and tribulation, we focus our minds on peace, love, joy, and humor. I choose to focus on these things with my mind, setting aside all the noise and chatter that goes on the rest of the week. And as I choose to focus on love, peace, joy, and humor, I realize that I need a mental, emotional balance in my life. Something that allows the light of Spirit and God within me to shine forth into the world of my person, my family, my community, and all of my personal affairs. I am one of the 1,000 points of light that you heard of 40 years ago from our president, George W. Bush. That was just not a fancy stage phrase. Each one of us is a personal representative of Spirit on this earth. And it is up to us to keep our light shining brightly because we have turned inward daily to reconnect with our spiritual roots, our actual and real spiritual nature. For we are spiritual beings, primarily having a human experience. I'm grateful for this understanding, especially the laughter part. It is important to be in balance so that we can go about God's work in this our world. I am thankful for this teaching, and I know these words go forward into my heart and from my heart into the world. And so it is.
Our visions dreamers and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing, and what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
I had not previously heard that song, and oh my gosh, I need to listen to that again. That was just so amazing. Plus, I love rainbows. Yeah, I got my rainbow earrings on. And so the month of March has been the month of play, mindfulness, and really getting our serious itis under control. So I wore my rainbow shoes for you today. I feel like, David always has cool shoes, so I want to be cool too.
You're on record. That's so cool.
You can get yourself very well.
I mean, look at Ned's face.
It is such a pleasure to introduce our guest speaker today. Reverend David Allen Cruz is a certified hypnotherapist with 18 years steady practice and a few not so steady years. He is also a Science of Mind minister. He recognizes his life as a living miracle. He is a demonstration of the power of the mind. Reverend David has been with us several times before, and it is always such a pleasure to have him lead our service with his enthusiasm, energy, and wisdom. Please join me in welcoming back Reverend David Allen Cruz.
Thank you. Hey, good morning. High Desert, if you are alive and well, let me hear you say yeah. Yes, that's right. That's what it is, because you are. You are so alive. We were coming in here, and I was talking to Nate about coming out and doing all this stuff, because, first of all, I got to apologize to my poor wife. Because only love and dedication will get someone up at 5 o'clock in the morning after she'd gone to bed about 12. So, yeah, thank you for that. And I got my red shoes on. But I got to tell you, Brandi got me beat. I thought I was going to be cool. And she's like, not only I got the ears, I got the shoes. And I got the rainbows. Dude, Thank you so much. You nailed that song so well. It was like, it works, right? Because here's the thing. Nada was saying, I like that you're doing this because it gives you a chance to practice your ministry. And she's right, it does. But you know what it really is? It's reconnecting. It's the reminder of what this is and why we do it. As I look at y'all and I see so many of you that I see every time I'm here, and I know that you're here all the time, and some of you actually build your lives around this. That's faith. That's demonstration. That's recognizing that this works for you, and therefore you're going to exercise it, make it continue to work, keep it strong, keep it alive. And that's how it works. It's the activity, it's the participation, it's the union, it's the coming together. And that's what y'all do so well. And you played one of my absolute favorite songs, and that's In the Silence. Mm-hmm. It's such a moving song. It's so deep, so personal, and sometimes I'm brought to tears with it. That last line, I find God, I find myself. Here's what it's not saying. It's not, I find God and I find myself. I find God. I find myself. I can't get it and put it in my pocket. I can't sell it. I can't use it other than to appreciate it. And that's what this thing is helping us understand. This last weekend, before I go on, Frank, thank you for, where are you? There you are. Thank you for that wonderful, wonderful meditation. That was just the right move into what this is all about. Last weekend, we've been busy. Last weekend, we were in a place called Temecula. Have y'all, anyone here been to Temecula? You know Temecula. Okay, most of y'all. Okay. I guess it's not that far from you. I don't know. Okay, it's okay. Because it's on the other side. Okay. So, how many of y'all have been to Tuscany? Tuscany, Italy. Yeah. A couple of y'all, 3 of y'all. How many of y'all have been to Kauai, or Hawaii in general, but Kauai in particular? Okay. Kauai, I mentioned Kauai because it's my favorite island. For so many reasons. But this weekend in Temecula was like this magical blend, maybe some of y'all agree with me, this magical blend of the Tuscan hillsides, that gentle, rolling, open hillsides covered with grapevines and olive trees. And that gentle, loving, natural beauty without being explosive. It's just lulling. It's enfolding. And then the mountains in Kauai, covered partially with clouds. And that power, but not overstating itself. Just saying, yes, I'm here. And that's what I felt when I was in Temecula. I love that name, Temecula. It sounds kind of like a Roman philosopher. Temecula. So here we are in Temecula in this hotel. It's actually a winery resort. Winery resort. And nice little room, very, very nice. And outside, you open the door, little patio, vineyards. Just, and the hills beyond it. I'm the creator of my reality. Damn, I'm good. That was so powerful and so beautiful and so awesome. And I was on the patio doing my yoga exercises and just recognizing, look at that. Look at that. And it made me think. I'm the creator of my reality. There it is. Here I am. Here we are. I am here. I am that. I am. I am that. I am. Exodus 3:14, in case you're wondering where that came from. And that's a revelation. That is God reminding God who, what it is. I am that. Because if it wasn't in my consciousness, if I wasn't allowing myself to understand, perceive, I would not, even if I was standing in front of it, would not recognize it. How many times have we stood in front of beauty and stood in front of goodness and almost falling on the floor and not seen it? Sometimes later on, right, when we get a little more, wherever it is we're going, a little more eyes open, and we go, wow, that was so good. I wish I knew it then. So it's the consciousness that creates the reality. The perception creates the reality. And at that moment, the perception was, and that's what we are, and that's what we do. That's how it works. To recognize that I am the lover's gift. I am the wedding wreath. I am the memory of a moment of happiness. I am the last gift of the living to the dead. I am a part of joy and a part of sorrow. That, by the way, is Kali Shibra. No matter where I am, this moment is my eternal home. No matter what I do, stillness is my only act. Now, when I look at the universe, I see myself. And when I look at myself, I see the universe. Hi. There goes my dramatic moment. Is this on? Yes, it is. Okay. There it is. There we go. So, wherever I am, God is. That's the title of my talk today. Wherever I am, God is. Sounds audacious. And it is. It is audacious. Because it takes some audacity to allow oneself to connect to that level of oneness. I'm not that good at it yet. Working on it, getting better. Temecula helped. This place helps. And it takes some audacity. It takes some, what's the word I want to say? Courage, willingness to release some of those old programmed beliefs that I didn't really invite in, but were kind of given to me, that are even with me now. By the way, they're not all bad, because I love ritual. The ritual of the lighting of the candles is just particularly beautiful, because it's so all-inclusive for one thing, and it speaks of oneness in all of those philosophies with truth. But there's something about the ritual of it. There's something about declaring that this moment is so special, this moment is divine, this moment is sacred, not because in and of itself, it's candles. It's because we, each of us individually and collectively, decide this is that, and therefore, or as we say, and so, it is. And it deepens. It does so many things. It focuses the mind. It asks us and invites us and allows us to pay attention to that thing. Because there's always that going on at the same time. And the ritual slows us down, brings us in, focuses us there, and says, focus, pay attention, listen. So cool. And y'all do it well. And there's God. Wherever I am, God is. And that is the manifestation of it. The other stuff is too. That's God too. Sometimes I like this one better. Often. So, stuff works. Oh, I gotta tell you, I love where is that? I love the affirmation for today. Infinite intelligence is with me, moving through me with joy and excitement for each day. Let me read that one again. Infinite intelligence is with me, moving through me with joy and excitement for each day. That is an awesome affirmation. And I love it, the infinite intelligence, because boy, did I like that last night. Or yesterday. I'll tell you what. I was working on this presentation, on these slides, in my office, which is not at home. And I'm focused, everything moving, yeah, got it like this, okay, cool. And said, all right, closed the office up, went home, and realized that I never transferred the stuff from my computer to the cloud. And we've got a dinner date in 1 hour. And those are friends that we do 3-hour dinners. So I'm thinking, this is going to be a long night. And then Brandi says, can you email this to me? Yeah, but not at any time you're going to want to read it. So 2 o'clock, 1:30, I emailed it to her, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm in bed, alarm goes off at 5. And again, apologies to Alan. But okay, so this is Meister Eckhart. And Meister Eckhart was a 14th century Catholic theologian. Priest, teacher, did all that wonderful stuff, writer. And Meister Eckhart is famous for this quotation, between God and me, there is no between. Between God and me, there is no between. He said, the eye through which I see God is the same eye through which God sees me. My eye and God's eye are one eye. Well, we say that, don't we? There's only one thing going on, only one mind, right? That's exactly what he's saying. This is a new thought? Not always, that's right. But seeing one knowing, one knowing love. One love. Meister Eckhart. Now, he got grilled for that. That was like heresy. They were like going, what? You can't be saying that because what are you saying? Your eye and God's eye are one eye? No, God is that guy up there. God is separate and above and beyond us, and we are here to hope that we make him happy enough that he will shower us with blessings. Don't you tell him otherwise, because we're the representatives of that. Well, needless to say, he went through some grief beyond before it. Still, he kept writing and he kept sharing his message. And basically what he's saying is, wherever I am, God is. Wherever God is, I am. And maybe some people who are listening here, perhaps, I doubt it, some of you all out there, or whomever might see this, if they happen to see it on YouTube or whatever, or catch me saying it again, because I say it all the time, they may think, well, that's kind of egocentric. That's kind of, what do you think you are? And if you're God, make it rain. And of course we know, you know, that it's not about that. What it's about is realizing that there's only one thing going on, because all that exists is made of it. It can't be God here and the stuff over here, because then somebody had to make the stuff. It's the realization that all is God, because there's only that which can create all that there is. And we know now scientifically that we are basically, as the song goes, stardust. Same stuff as the sun. And that's an amazing realization. But it's also, in a way, kind of frightening. Why? Because it no longer allows us to say, please, and to say, okay, can I? Because it's saying, you're that. You're already that. You got that. What are you asking me for? Because first of all, there's no me. It's you and they and us and it, and you got all you need. Now, we can work together because you're part of that oneness. You may not have all of that. It's like no particular cell has the ability to use all of the knowledge. You may contain it, it does not use it. And I don't always know how to use it. I'm getting better. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I let my perception of reality, the relative as opposed to the absolute, and I believe it. Taxes. And get thrown off a bit, get shaken up a little bit. But it doesn't take long once you've gotten this philosophy. This philosophy is amazing. Once you've gotten the philosophy, you realize it's not egotistic or egocentric to recognize the oneness that we are as God. It's a spiritual truth. If it's ego at all, it's spiritual ego. It's the recognition of who you are so that you can honor and respect it. And when you honor and respect it, you're not going to be doing that kind of crap that some people do. You're going to be taking care of it. You're going to be loving it. You're going to be enjoying it. You're going to be forming it. You're going to be creating it. You're going to be manipulating it. You're going to be having fun with it. So, wherever I am, God is. Wherever God is, I am. There's only I am. I am that. I am. So, he also said, spirituality is not to be learned by flight from the world. I am in the world and of it. There's no separation. There's only oneness. There's only one thing going on, which means the world is that too, and I am that too. Or by running away from things, or by turning solitary and going apart from the world. Rather, we must learn an inner solitude wherever or with whomever we may be. We must learn an inner solitude wherever or with whomever we may be. Yeah, him too. Yeah, her too. Ain't easy. And doable. It is doable. We must learn to penetrate things and find God there. I find God. I find myself. We must learn to penetrate things. That and that and that. And find God there. We must learn to penetrate things and find God there. We must learn to penetrate things and find God there. And there. And there. We must learn to penetrate things and find God there. And know that I am with you always. Yes. To the end of time. With you always. To the end of time. What do we know about the end of time? There is no end of time. There's only always. There's only eternity. There's only increased vibration of light and goodness and glory and creation. I know that I am with you always. Yes. To the end of time. So, I did something I haven't done in a long time. I wrote a song. It was like, came to me. And I'll explain why. You'll see it's hit with me. Chris would look, really? But, you know, I said, you know what? Here's another thing. I haven't done this in a long time. So this is kind of all right, let's see how this works. It's you guys, I know. So, I'm going to move stuff. The lyrics, most of you will probably recognize. That's why I'm not taking full credit for this. Because I really didn't so much, I didn't write the lyrics, I just kind of rearranged them. So you might recognize it as the lyrics based on the protection prayer from Unity Church. and it was written by James Dillon Freeman. As I said, I just kind of rearranged it. Let me see if this thing is going to just move on. Let me see. So what's going to happen is I'm going to sing it through once or twice, and then I'm going to invite you all to sing with me. See what happens. I am surrounded by the sight of God. I am enfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am surrounded by the light of God. I am unfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Whenever I am, God is. So that's the verse. And the chorus goes, wherever I am, God is. 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 Okay, get ready. Yeah, it's the audition time. Hey, but you guys, you're gonna do way better than I just did, so don't worry about that. I'll slow it down. I am surrounded by the light of God. I am enfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am surrounded by the light of God. I am enfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Wherever I am, God is. All right, how'd you do? Pretty good? Let's try the chorus. Wherever I am, God is. 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 Okay? Think you got it pretty good? All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I am surrounded by the light of God. I am enfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the love of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am surrounded by the light of God. I am enfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Wherever I am, God is. 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 So, I guess you did all right. So, we're going to make it a little more challenging because we're going to modulate. I am surrounded by the light of God. I am enfolded by the power of God. I am infected by the love of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am protected By the love of God, wherever I am, God is. I'm going to get this next part of it because the words are easy, okay? Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, ever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, wherever I am, God is. Let's go one more time. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, wherever I am, God is. Oh, yeah. So,
you have a great voice.
thank you for not mentioning my guitar playing. I'm going to claim lack of sleep.
Yeah, I believe.
So, wherever I am, God is. Even in a blown chord. Because I could laugh at it. And it was like, there was a time when I would not have been able to do that. And it's like, I'm with friends. This is just for fun. All we're doing is having fun. And this is the kind of fun that we get to be comfortable and gentle with. And that's what you all do so well. Wherever I am, God is. Thank you, God. I appreciate it. You're a really cool dude. All right, so first of all, I want to say thank you. Namaste. Ilahesh. Aloha. And bless you all. See you again soon. All right? Thanks.
Great job. So you loosened the crowd up, which is perfect for my song because I'm going to have them do one little line with me. And the name of the song is called We Are All One. And I'm sorry I didn't get this stuff to Marina so she could put it on the screen. But I think I have faith that you guys can remember this. Okay, so the line you say is, we are one. I'm going to do that down and on. We are one, we are all. We are all one. Now I'm going to do the we are all one, and then you guys answer me by going, we are one, we are all one. Let's try that line. Go. We are one, we are all one. We are all one, we are one, we are all one. We are. Good, you got it. All right, so that comes at the end of the song. Can you remember it that long? All right, and I have to mention this too. I played this song for my wife, and at the end of it, I go, "Is this corny?" And she goes, "It's borderline, but it's good." So this is about our place here and our people, and like he was talking about, we're all one. God is right here. Okay, so it starts off like this. I can feel the love all around here beside me, feel it in my heart and my soul deep inside me, resonating deeper and deeper and deeper. lifting me up higher and higher and higher. You and I are one with everyone. Love is all around. Tap into the sound. Right here in the Spirit Center for Spiritual Living, you have found a home that is loving and giving. Lots of happy hugs and the smiles on the faces. We don't have a problem with gender or races. Throw away your fear. Love is here to stay. Friendship by the pound. Love is all around. You should know the man, Dr. Holmes was the founder. His philosophy, there is none that is sounder. God's in everyone, we are interconnected. Gratitude and fun, don't let fun get neglected. It's no mystery. Thinking is the key. Peace and harmony. Change the way you see. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. We are into helping and love and forgiving. You might hear some singing and praying and music. Just to be inside here is so therapeutic. What else can I say? I am here to stay. Home away from home. There's no need to roam. Here there is no need to be stuffy and formal. Things will come around, back again, back to normal. Then we'll have a band on the stage and a choir, lifting all our spirits up higher and higher. You know that it's true. I can feel it too. What a place to be. Come on in and see. Friendly people here. Troubles disappear. Know that we are one with everyone. We are all one. We are one. We are one. We are all one. We are one. We are all one. I can't hear you. We are all one. We are all one. We are one. We are all one. We are
You rescued the show, Chris.
Wow, I don't even know what to think right now. I'm flying through the roof. Thank you both. Thank you. Where am I? Normally I take tons of notes when we have a speaker here, and I left my pen somewhere, so right when you were starting your talk, I ran to the office really quick, got a pen, ran out, and the ink was out. So, we just got to go with it. And I'm really looking forward to watching your talk online because there was a lot of good, juicy stuff. And one of the things that I was reminded of is something that Reverend Doug taught me. And I've used it so many times, and I know some of my friends here have used it many times, and I would like to practice that now. It'll just take 1 second. So I invite you to close your eyes with me. And as you breathe in, you say, God is breathing in. And as you breathe out, you think, I am. God is. I am. That's helped me in so many ways. Thank you for letting me do that. This is our giving time. Please take a moment to join me in appreciation for this community and our philosophy. We know we live in an abundant universe. There is always more than enough to share and to spare. We use this time to open up the flow of abundance and circulate that energy with gratitude. Because we appreciate you and your contributions, we make it easy for you to give. In addition to placing your offering in the basket today, there are various ways that you can contribute to our center. You can use the Vanco app on your smartphone or tablet. You can visit our website to make a donation, and that website is hi-desertcsl.org. You can scroll down to the donate button, or you can even drop off a donation throughout the week or by mail. Thank you to our ushers today. Thank you for supporting our center in the ways that you do and supporting our mission in co-creating a world that works for everyone. Please join me in reading aloud our Declaration of Affirmative Giving located on the left side of your program. And we may begin. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of this spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And I invite our ushers to start at the front of the room with the baskets, please.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful.
Let's take a moment to bless our gifts today as we recognize the overflowing abundance of life itself, knowing that these gifts go forth touching lives, bringing healness and wholeness to our world. And now I invite our practitioners up to the stage, please. Thank you, ushers. Marina's flying in. Our practitioner team is here to serve you. The prayer request box is in the garden room right under the picture of Dr. Ernest Holmes. And the where am I at? Our practitioners' phone numbers are on the back side of your program. Please reach out to one of our experienced practitioners for prayer, especially if you're going through a challenge in your life. They are here to know the truth for you and are available after the service today for spiritual support if you need prayer. And now I invite Frank to read our affirmation for the day, please. We have fun here. Carry on.
Are we ready?
We're behaving. Right,
Well, if you will join me, I'll say it first at least once through, and then if you can join me, please. Infinite intelligence is with me, moving through me, with me joy and excitement for each day. You will join and we'll say it twice together, please. Infinite intelligence is with me, moving through me, with joy and excitement for each day. One more time. Infinite intelligence is with me, moving through me, with joy and excitement for each day. The shoe competition is amazing.
We're doing stuff. That would be you to do the benediction, sir.
Our God to you, sir.
Yours, Benedict away.
Hi, Benedict.
Benedict Arnold? No. If you will, please, closing our service today. As we walk forward into this week, we are remembering that we are points of light. We are a Spirit's personal representative in this world. And as we step forward, we express love, joy, and humor. And so it is. Have a great day.
God makes it long.